Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of November, and we'll do a general spread, see what the cards have to say, and interpret it for the most amount of people watching. If you'd like a personal reading, I'll leave my email in the link below. Otherwise, let's just get into this. Let's see what the central energy is for Taurus. Let's see what the central energy is for Taurus. See, what's the central energy for Taurus for this month of November? Four of Pentacles. Holding on to what you know, holding on to your money, holding on, holding on. This is almost like fighting change, being a little bit resistant, being stubborn. A few of the qualities sometimes we embody. But this person's also covering their heart space. I feel like there's just a little bit of resistance going on to matters of the heart. I feel like there's this big push for Tauruses, especially if you're single, towards a relationship, towards like really stable love. I feel like it's not that you don't want to go this direction, especially if you don't have a relationship. It's just that it feels like, is it ever going to happen? Is anybody trustworthy? You know, everything in the past would lead me to believe this. Why should I even open up to you? Why should I even give you my energy? Because once I do, am I going to overgive and not receive anything? Oof, heavy. Okay, let's see what helps this. What's going to help or hinder this? What's going to help or hinder this for Taurus? Two of Wands, having the world in your hand, looking out, waiting for your ships to come in, seeing what else is out there. You could have a lot of options. You could have specifically two options. There could be, it feels like somebody at a distance with the world in their hand and they're looking out over water, across water. I feel like this person's at a turning point. It's like, okay, gotta open my heart, or gotta stay in this crummy energy. Okay, no, gonna see what's out there. That doesn't feel good. Don't like that one. I'm gonna have to clarify some of these. What's in Taurus's subconscious this month of November? What's going on in their subconscious? What's their higher self leading them towards? Yeah, Seven of Swords. So eliminating this from your subconscious that somebody's going to take more than they give. I strongly feel that because in the past, everything would lead you to believe that you are the giver and the other person just takes. So this is, I feel specifically I'm talking to people, not that are scared to get in a relationship, but are very like Tauridian and practical and just analyzing from past experiences. This is usually how it goes. I give a lot and I'm trying to reserve this. I feel like a lot of you have probably either been like celibate for a long time or because it's like reserving your energy because in the past it has been taken. And you're really contemplative, really thinking hard about where you want to place this love. What you want to do with your own energy. What's in the past for Taurus? This could even be in relationship to work, especially if you have your own business, being very cautious about who you trust with certain tasks, who you trust with like ordering things, managing things, because it feels like for some reason there's this scar coming up about, it feels like any type of relationship. It could be with work or with loved ones where you have been taken from. And this is what it feels like is being brought up for you in this season of Scorpio. So this is the deep subconscious issue that is coming to the surface to release. What's in the past for Taurus? What's in the past for Taurus? The Wheel of Fortune, a change for better fortune. So, Libra season just happened. This is about karma. The Wheel of Fortune's about, the wheel of karma turning in your favor. So there's been a shift. If you haven't started to see it, especially for you later Tauruses who are born more towards Gemini, I feel like this energy is kind of split. A lot of you have already started to see the really positive trajectory coming forward and kind of the hints at what is building up towards when Uranus goes direct. I feel like a lot of you have started to see this. A lot of you that have put in effort for change, gotten yourself out there, put your arms, your tentacles out there for better jobs, better situations, better places to live, whatever it is you want to change, and you've started to proactively make that, that's wonderful. But I feel like for some of you, this is happening this month, and you'll start to see it this month. And it comes with this release of lack mentality. If I do this, then history has shown I'm probably going to be the one, hurt in the end. Because it's always happened that way. And it's not the case. Let's see. What's the current energy for Taurus? What's the current energy for Taurus? Walking away from a situation. Emotionally, though, again, this is what I was talking about with Scorpio season, because I feel like it's very much affecting you guys. Scorpio is your opposite sign. And again, this energy doesn't feel like super exciting this month. Not to not get you guys excited, but it feels very purposeful. It feels like it slowly builds up and moves towards something a lot better. And what this has to do with for me, it doesn't actually have to do with moving away from a person or a situation necessarily. It feels like you are releasing some emotional baggage, and it feels very subtle. It doesn't feel like, this big buildup. I release, and there's tears. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like very much like, okay, I know my worth. I know how much effort I put in. I'm willing to move forward and make all the steps necessary to get exactly what I want. And it's like you just attract that energy, especially if you're single. Wheel of Fortune, fated event. What's the future energy for Taurus? Page of Cups, and then comes in what you're wanting. It's like when you sit back and stop worrying about everything you want, you begin to vibrate with the energy you want to attract. That's why meditation is so powerful. Not worrying, and then boom, and in it comes. Page of Cups, this is news, this is messages of love. Messages that spark your emotion. That feels nice. Wait, what? It's very young energy. It's not, it feels like the early stages of moving in the direction you want. And the news of this brings happiness. What's in Taurus's power this month? What's in Taurus's power? Death. Letting go of energy that no longer serves you. Yeah. It's a subtle release. Death comes in and takes it. You don't have any control over it. Just let go. Surrender. Death requires surrender for transformation. This is very Scorpio energy. Death is a blessing. It takes things that we didn't know needed to leave. We didn't know we had this lack mentality or this ingrained belief system that really wasn't serving us. It's being brought up. And it's being released. This is in your power. This is the end. Really positive energy. What's external to Taurus? What's in their environment? What's in Taurus's environment external to them? Justice. Getting what you deserve. We have 2 cards of karma balancing out for you. So again, remember I was talking earlier about all the energy you put forth and you never saw a return. That energy still belongs to you. That's your energy. You still have to deal with what you put out at the end of the day. The good, the bad. It's all for you. Whenever you give out negative energy, that's why, when I see people give out like negative comments or practice dark magic or anything like this, I'm like, honey, you have to come collect that at the end of the day. That's your energy. That belongs to you. You have to clean that up and sweep that up. It's not somebody else's job. That's why I say it's really really important to find yourself a good reader, a good spiritual teacher, somebody that's really in their light, understands the darkness, but really in their light, not going to plant seeds of, oh, this is going to happen, Because even the negative cards have a really positive, because it's only seemingly negative, because it's uncomfortable to release things that we were just so comfortable holding on to. It's like it becomes a part of us. This becomes my story, I've been through this struggle, and you wear the struggle like a badge, and suddenly you are the struggle. That's not your story. It's saying there's a new story. The Wheel of Fortune's coming in for you. I am are very powerful words. Start saying really powerful affirmations with those. I am receiving news from somebody that sparks emotion, that brings me joy, that I've been waiting to hear. I am ready to receive it. I'm not going to be defensive. I'm going to be open and trusting of the, whatever I believe in spirit, to deliver to me what I deserve, because I've done a lot of good, and I've done a lot of self-work on myself. I've realized what doesn't serve me. I realize that I'm not willing to settle for less, for something that's only the 8 of Cups, not the 10. I know I deserve the 10. Because I give the 10. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know for November? Seven of Wands. Fighting defensive against what you want. clarify this. What's the Seven of Wands about? Having the upper hand, but being on the defense. What's the Seven of Wands about? Gosh, I feel like last reading you guys had a message about somebody coming back from the past. You could be defensive, unsure about this. What is the Seven of Wands about? Temperance. Oh, it could be a Sagittarius. Dear Lord. Defensive, though, about, it feels like all matters to do with emotions. I feel like a lot of you have, it's like suppress, put it into a little box and just flattened it and then folded it up 10,000 times and just like tucked it away. There's this nice pain there. It's not funny, but whatever that little thing is, it's being drawn out this month. And there's a need to deal with it. And you might not want to. That's what it's saying. I'm going to clarify some of these strange analogies I get. What's the outcome for Taurus? What's the outcome for Taurus? The Hermit. Spiritual transformation with the King of Cups. Page of Swords, communication. Why there was a break in silence, why there's no love, why it wasn't offered, clarified by the Sun and Lovers. Okay, so I'll clarify with a different deck. There's communication coming in. This could definitely be with somebody you already know. And if it's not, it's coming through via messages. You have 2 pages here, messengers of the heart and of words, of the mind. So this is a heart-mind attempt at having a start with you, a new start. It feels like it didn't even start to begin with. This could be like a friend from like childhood, a friend from like college. Some of you, this is somebody recent, but there was a break here and there was somebody not accepting love. So now this triggers this, well, why would I ever want to be with somebody that didn't accept everything I had to offer? Okay, clarify this Eight of Cups. Why is this the current energy? Why are they moving on? Tell me about Taurus. Why is the Eight of Cups? Because it feels heavy. Why is this Eight of Cups? Two cards. Again, clarified by the Four of Cups and the High Priestess. It felt like a rejection before it could even begin. For somebody, it could be for you or for the other person. Somebody didn't see the love you had to give. There's a spiritual connection here, though. What's this Page of Cups? What's this Page of Cups? Judgment. Somebody from the past could definitely be coming back. Feels like they're timid because they're only the Page of Cups. I feel like Tauruses are really in their power as of lately, especially with everything that's happened. It's been hard. It's kind of dragged you probably through the mud a little bit. But it's kind of like when you build up muscle. Yeah, it hurts for a minute, but you get stronger. And yeah, you break it down again and it hurts and you get stronger again. That's what's going on. Tell me about death for Taurus. Why is this in their power? Queen of Swords. Because you've come to this realization of your worth, and you expect people to come at you with that level or better or more. You know what you have to offer. What is this Justice about? Moving on. Gosh, you guys could be moving on from a certain situation, and it took a lot of strength, and then boom, in comes another love. It feels like there's definitely could be two people here. Two offers, two energies you're playing with or dealing with. I feel like you don't even want it, it's just happening. Hermit, clarified by the Emperor and Temperance. This could come in quickly throughout the end of November into December. And it's love, clarified the bottom of the deck, Two of Cups, after a period of being left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. I feel like you've been in this, a lot of you singles have been in this long stretch of feeling left out in the cold. And it was a necessary spiritual transformation, bringing up issues of unworthiness to make space. I mean, you have the Emperor here on the board with Temperance. Be patient. This is worth waiting for. Temperance could point to the time between Sagittarius and Aries. And that's clarified again by the Sun. Massive transformation, illumination, growth, expansion, happiness, joy. So if you're looking for love, it's going to come in. There's like this long wait, boom. And with this Four of Pentacles in the center, it's like you have to be ready to receive it. This is your karma. This is what you deserve. Justice, Wheel of Fortune. Whew. I think that's all I have for you guys. Maybe I'll come back with another reading because this feels specifically targeted at people not in relationships or in relationships that have taken a pause and are coming back together. There's love here though. So really work on opening up your heart space. That's the key. Okay. Thank you, Taurus. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll be back soon with another reading. All right, bye guys.